what are boundaries, how to set them, all of that. Now, I find it very helpful to make a distinction between boundaries and walls, which is typically not so much done. But we sort of think whenever things are hurting and we actually take charge of what is going on, usually in a bit of a fired up manner, either with a lot of drama or with a lot of anger or whatever it might be. And then we say, no, now enough of this, and then we say, look, I was standing up for my boundaries. But typically, no, you were actually simply having your walls go up. And in disregard for everyone else, without any contact with the people around you, we're simply getting reactive. Why would you get reactive? Because your boundaries were overstepped long time before that. I like to make this analogy with boundaries and walls of a kingdom, if you will. You're in a kingdom or queendom with the palace in the middle of the kingdom, with the border and border patrol around. And within the palace, in the most precious heart of the heart of the heart of the palace, sits the crown jewel, your soul, your most tender, vulnerable being, however you want to put it. Now, if somebody comes to the border of that kingdom or queendom, or however you want to put, and says, look, people, I came to go about and steal the crystal in the crown jewel in the palace heart of hearts. And then the border patrol would say, you can forget about it. You are not coming in because we don't let you. If you came to steal the thing, no, absolutely not. Or the person might say, well, I came to do some drug dealings, something like that. I came to steal the princess away. And the border patrol is, of course, saying absolutely not. That would be a healthy boundary. If within your inner being, the boundaries are clear, you will be able to distinct who to let in. And when I say who, is not a person. It's not so much a person, but it is rather a state, a circumstance, whatever might be going on, some negativity, etc., etc. So that would be a healthy boundary. But for most people, how it works is the border patrol is half drunk and things just come in. Now, when the thief that wants to steal the crown jewel arrives at the walls of the palace, the alarm system goes off. And we have trumpets and people jumping and arrows flying and all sorts of stuff. This is typically what we would consider within our inner universe, somebody has hit the wall. The boundary was passed a long time ago, many kilometers away lies the border that has been passed, and now as the invasion is happening in the depth of the being, already at the palace, not even to say, sometimes even the patrol of the palace is asleep, and you only notice when the thief is about to take the crown jewel there, and then, my God, then you just hit the red button and just blow the whole thing up. Because it's better nobody has it than, I don't know what, I'm coming up with the scenario. But the point being, notice within your system the difference between walls and boundaries. Walls will only come urgently. They will come always with some sort of aggression or violence in order to push people out. It's usually not possible to communicate through a wall. Once the wall is up, the wall is up. That's it. Arrows are flying, people are getting electrocuted and what have you. So that is when you go into your silent treatment, when you raise your voice, you get angry with people, you push people away, you cut them out of your life, you throw a temper tantrum, you get super dramatic, and so forth. All of that is walls are up. What to do when walls are up? First, control the situation at hand. You don't need to do anything else. Don't get worried about how you will overcome, I don't know what boundary issue that you have. Relax, sit down, do something good for your parasympathetic nervous system, both feet on the ground, breathe, relax, be a bit alone, say, sweethearts, sorry, too much, got very triggered, I need to sit a bit with myself, do your meditations, do your breathings, do what you have to do to calm down. That's not the moment to worry about your boundaries, that's the moment to take care of yourself. Then, as you have calmed down and you feel better, track back through the attack and see what is going on at the border. Border Patrol is drunk. They are not even noticing when somebody is walking in. They don't even care if somebody says we came to steal the crown jewels. All right, have a chat with your Border Patrol. What boundary has been overstepped that makes you now explode and feel horrible and have your walls go up or your guards be tremendous or being in a silent mode and so forth? What was it that led you here? What have you ignored about yourself? Maybe you're like, oh, there's just always these people that try to blah, blah, blah. No, what's going on? Oh, I'm not pointing out when I feel, for example, hurt by the words of somebody else. It takes vulnerability to say, hey, that is a bit hurtful for me. Can we rearrange? But it's very possible to do in this manner before the walls are up. At the Border Patrol, you can have a negotiation. You can say to someone, hey, this is my boundary. For me, speaking in this sharp tone, it's very, very irritating. Can we please renegotiate? But if you are already in a place where you feel highly disturbed, completely all over the place, super triggered, then it will be nearly impossible to have any kind of talk with anyone about this issue. So note, what is a wall inside of you? When are your walls up? How does that feel? How does that show itself inside of you? What boundary was overstepped when your walls went up? Once the walls are up, take care of yourself. Don't worry about growing, worry about healing. And then find out later what actually caused the trigger. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on spirituality, Tantra and more.
And if you want to sign up for our online classes or for our retreats, you can see our website on the description below.